Good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. So yesterday was so cold here yesterday. I'm in my dogged, determined phase where I'm wearing shorts no matter what, but yesterday challenged me. And so this morning the river was huge. I was in the river just there. It's really huge. It's massive. It's so beautiful. So welcome back. It's day 19 of Engage Your Senses. Just this morning I was weeding my beetroot. All my little beetroots are coming up down in the garden, and so at the same time the weeds are coming up and they're all the same size. So I was out with my head torch weeding my beetroot and then jumping in the river and just appreciating the sounds of the morning and spring in its resilience. Even though it was freezing cold yesterday, it seemed like, oh no, we're back again into the winter. Spring is going to dominate. Spring will win, and all the seeds and the plants and all the growth is happening, and it's really beautiful. So come lie on your tummy and we shall begin. It's really lovely to be here this morning. Come. Oh. Sorry. So come lie on your tummy. Land in. So Susie from Germany was saying that this sense of lying on, how lying on your tummy is different than lying on your back. Somebody else was saying, knees on the ground is challenging, bending of knees is challenging. The main thing is find your way of moving, find wholesomeness, find support, adjust, adapt. I was, when I broke my leg in COVID and I continued to teach yoga in such an adapted way, I really learned profoundly that there is always the ability to move. There's so many parts of you that is well. Focus on the wellness and hold that which is vulnerable with tenderness and move. So as you lie here, can you be flat to the floor? So like not dragging, where you place yourself with care. And notice your lower back as you settle. Notice your breath in your belly. Nice. And then just rock your bum from side to side. And then rock your heels out and heels in. Heels out, heels in. Heels out, in, out, in. And just rock your feet out, in, out, in, out, in. And then rock both feet to the right, both feet to the left. It's very interesting. When I rock my feet from side to side, I become aware of the connection difference between my legs. One of my legs feels like the rudder of me, where it's really powerful into the movement of my hips and my pelvis. The other one feels less connected. So interesting. Bend your knees and bring your knees as wide as your mat. And then just rock your feet. Kind of sway them from side to side. So my feet are going right, my feet are going left. And my knees are really wide and out. So there's this sense of movement into the pelvis, movement into the hips. And then draw circles with your feet. So you mirror. So both feet wide, both feet together, both feet wide, both feet together. How big of a circle can you draw here? This is a really interesting movement. And then roll your feet in the other direction. I can feel my sacroiliac joints. I can feel the deep groins. So interesting. And then circle both feet to the right, and then both feet to the left. Both feet to the right. And then suddenly my pelvis feels like there's a rolling feeling through the pelvis. That's very interesting as well. Both feet to the right, both feet to the left, in a big circle. And then change direction. Feet right, feet left. Nice. And then come to pause. Feet are touching. And then just shimmy so that you feel a sense of long through the front of your thighs. Come up onto your elbows and just turn your head and look right. Just feel that length through the front of your body, through the neck. Notice what you're looking at. So can you find something that has a reflective surface of light on it? Or that's picking up, the brightness of the window on it? Or, kind of find the edges of light or the glimmers of light on the surfaces you're looking at. And just roll your ankles in big circles as you do this. Nice. Turn your head in the other direction, looking towards the other side. And then find the surface or reflections of light. Could be like, I can see bulbs, reflections. I can see the Christmas light direct reflections. Roll your ankles in the other direction. Big circles. Super. Turn and look back towards your left foot as you roll your ankles. Can you see your left foot out of the corner of your eye? And then turn and look back towards your right foot. And you see the right foot out of the corner of your eye. Keep moving your feet, wiggling your toes. Have a sense of the periphery of you as you look. Nice. And then come to center and then just squeeze your toes like fists and then stretch your toes. Squeeze your toes like fists and stretch your toes. So kind of like imagine that you're, that amazing analogy of kneading grapes or something. In the olden days, you would go to a grape farm and you would pick grapes and then you would squeeze the grapes with your feet. Imagine that you're squeezing grapes between your feet. Nice. So stretch your left arm long and bring both feet over towards the left. And come back to center. And stretch your right arm long. Bring both feet over towards the right. And back to center. Left arm long, both feet to the left, back to center, and right arm long, both feet to the right. Nice, and back to center. Push back into your cat pose, push all the way back into your downward dog. And just feel your feet. My feet feel very enlivened after that movement of the circles and the hip circles. Really nice. Just feel your feet, feel your legs. Nice. Bend one knee, really stretch into the straightening leg. Bend one knee, stretch into the straightening of the other leg. And then just travel. Bending, stretching. Bending, stretching. Bending, stretching. Bending, stretching. Nice. Bring both knees to the floor. Bring both elbows to the floor. Round your back deeply. Tuck your chin under. And just pause there. Elbows and forearms are pushing deeply down. How can you round your back? Drawing your navel towards your spine. So often there's this analogy that I like using that, you're you're playing a game of Twister and somebody needs to crawl beneath you and get to the other side because the twister they're on like green right hand or something. So you have to lift as high as you can so that somebody can crawl beneath you. So another way of saying is like, imagine an elephant is trying to pass beneath you. How would you create space for that elephant? So scoop your belly, scoop your chest. Nice. Soften everything. Drop back into your child's pose. Arms are long, bum is dropping back toward your heels. Nice. Walk both hands to the right. Find that length into the left arm, left rib cage. Really feel and breathe into the left side of your body. Nice. Walk your hands to the left. And now feel into the right side of your ribs, right side of your armpit, right side of your arm, and lean and breathe into that. Nice. Bring both elbows to the floor. Round your back. Do the elephant thing, or you're lifting so high that an elephant could pass beneath you. Stay where you are, or tuck your toes under and let your knees hover off the floor. Keep that sense of the rounding of your back on. Breathing. At any stage, drop your knees down and come back up if you wish, or stay where you are. Really breathing, scooping through the belly, scooping through the chest. Nice. Drop both knees to the floor. Bring your bum back. Pause into child's pose. Arms are long, head is dropping down. Nice. Rock forward into your cat pose. Bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Rock forward so you bring more weight into the right foot. And then lean back so you're lengthening into the right leg. So have that sense even here that you're rounding your back like the elephant. So you're really, really rounding deeply. You're drawing your navel towards your spine. You're scooping your chest backwards. So as you travel forward and backwards with your leg, there's a continuity or a connection that you're maintaining with your spine. Keeping scooped, keeping rounded as you travel forward, as you travel backwards. Nice. Try the other direction. So now arch your back, look forward, travel forward and backwards as you stay arched. So for me, there isn't as much movement in this direction. I can feel how my upper back is moving, but it's really small, the arch that you will get. But just keep looking forward, make sure your neck feels comfortable as you rock forward and backwards. Nice. Pause. Pull your right elbow up. So bring your thumb to the front of your right shoulder. Dial in your twist. So first off, really open the chest. So feel the amount that your shoulder blade glides over and back across your ribs. And really pause there. Elbows rising. Lift your elbow high. Feel that everything is in place. And then you just extend your arm. But if you feel that so only extend your arm if you feel your shoulder is able for it. Okay, keeping your elbow bent is a really safe way to open into the arm. Sweep that right hand down so the back of your hand comes to your lower back. And then drop your right shoulder down to your right knee. And then twist towards the right with your chest. Right shoulder down to your knee. Twist towards the left. Oh, right. Shoulder down to your knee. And then twist. Super. Pause there just for a moment. Twisting. Pull your shoulder back. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Both knees back. Pull back into your downward dog. So notice, how does it feel to move? What gestures are supporting you? What is the distance that is good for you? Just feeling into that. Nice. Drop both knees down. Other side. So bring your left foot forward to the outside of your left hand. Round your back and rock forward and backwards. Keep that sense of the elephant on. As you rock forwards, as you rock back. So I'm scooping my belly, scooping my chest, stretching into the back of my body. Nice. Other way. Arch your back, look forward, travel forward and backwards. So for me, when I arch my back, my leg, there's less available stretch in my leg. I can feel that my spine is tighter or shorter, and as a result, my leg is being affected in the length that's available. So interesting. Nice. Come all the way to center. Pull your left elbow back, twisting towards the left. Really dial in your twist. Pause there. Really feel that sense of elbows rising. And then extend your left hand up towards the ceiling. Pause. Nice. Drop your hand down so it comes into your lower back. Drop your left shoulder down to your left knee. Twist towards the left. Left shoulder down to your knee. Twist. And again, left shoulder down to your knee. Twist and pause. Really dialing or spinning through the spine. Super. Both hands to the floor. Both knees to the floor. Stretch your legs long. Rub your knees. Just roll your ankles as you do that. Big circles with your ankles. Nice. And then find your sit bones. Push down into your sit bones. Sit really tall. Turn your head towards the right. And just really, as you spiral your head, feel a stretch through the left side of your neck. Wiggle your eyebrows when you're there. Wiggle your toes. And notice something shiny when you're there. So you're wiggling your eyebrows, wiggling your toes. And notice shiny bits. Nice. Come back to center. And then turn your head to the left. Wiggle your eyebrows. Wiggle your toes. Notice something shiny. Nice. Come back to center. Bring your right hand to the outside top of your head. Bring your left hand to the side of your ribs. And then side bend towards the right. And then come back to center. Side bend to the right. So I'm not pulling my hand on my head. It's just resting there. So my right hand is resting over beside the left ear. My left hand is resting on the right rib cage. And I'm just side bending to the right. So if anything, the lower hand is more active. I have this sense of it being really, the coordination of my ribs is really interesting into my hand. So I'm pulling my ribs to the left and then I'm pushing my ribs to the right. So let the ribs be the orientation. Ribs to the left, ribs to the right, ribs to the left, ribs to the right. Change. Left hand to the outside of your right ear, right hand to the outside of your left ribs, and then focusing on your ribs, push your ribs to the right, and then, so pull your ribs to the right, push your ribs to the left. So just feel this sense of the movement of your torso, the movement of your belly, the movement of your ribs. Ah, that's very cool.
Nice. Hands to your thighs. Roll like there's a clock on your sacrum or on your pelvis, or roll like your spine is like a skipping rope, whichever way works for you. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. And then just take off my microphone, otherwise it'll sound like Tarzan. Uh, bang your chest. Bang your belly. Chest. And then do this thing where you cross your arms like a butterfly, and then you tap, 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 tap. It's just this gentle tap, 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 tap. Just on your collarbones, front of your chest. Even gentler, really gentle, like little butterfly wings. And just take a few deep belly breaths. And you're filling into your belly. Nice. Come lie on the floor, all the way down, land on the floor. Resting your head down. You can have your knees bent or your legs straight. You can have the soles of your feet together, your knees apart. You can have your hands on your belly. See what's right. See what you need to do to find ease and comfort on the floor right now. How lovely. So great. I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, Easter Sunday. So great. I will be here. Bear is here and Poppy is here as always. And Yosa's playing cello. All is well in the world. And so I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, be well. Enjoy your day. Ciao. Slán.